Hey guys, Chris O'Hearn here with Strong Within, taking you on one of my daily walks. And I put out a podcast this week, and this podcast, the affirmation was, I run towards my problems instead of away from them. And I ask, what are we running from? What are we trying to escape? Because ultimately, when we're trying to escape these things in our lives, we really are trying to escape our lives. We're trying to escape the problem, thinking that if I just got rid of this problem, if I didn't have this job, if I wasn't in this bad relationship, or these things weren't going the way that I didn't want, my life would be better. But if we didn't have these problems, then we wouldn't have the chance to be stronger. And a problem really is not a problem. It's not an obstacle. It's the chance to ask ourselves, how do I step up? How do I step up my level? How do I step up my game to become stronger? Because every problem that we've had was a chance to problem solve, was a chance to say, how do I become stronger? And what I see is people will be talking about, especially on social media, about, they'll put all these positive quotes up, but then they're still living this negative life. They just put up this second and say, well, maybe if I put this up, then I can feel whatever this person said. And they might say, okay, well, I cut out toxic people in my life. But one of the questions that I ask is, who's the most toxic person that you know? And a lot of times it's ourselves. We are the most toxic by the way that we speak, the way that we gossip, how we're talking about how we hate our jobs all the time, or our lives, or our relationships. And I'm not saying that things have to be perfect or we have to wear these rose-colored glasses, but nothing will ever change until we change, until the way that we see the world. And how that changes is, first of all, deciding that there needs to be a change, and then deciding in every single moment to be consistent on how we speak, how we think, and how we act. Because what we do, as I said in social media, we post this one positive thing and say, hey, this is something that's great in my life, and this is the way that you should live, and this is the way that I live my life. And then the next moment they're posting, well, I hate my job, oh, it's Monday, I can't wait till it's over. And they have, granted, it's not that we can't be funny about these things, but the way that we are acting in every single moment is telling our subconscious that we're not satisfied, that our life sucks, that we need to be somewhere else, that we need to escape work, we need to escape this relationship, we need to escape our lives, instead of how do we step up to the problems? How do we see the problems as something different? How do we see ourselves as different and better, and as a creative source of energy to be able to overcome anything? Because the problem is not here to stop you. It's not here to make your life unbearable. It's here to ask you to elevate your game. So check out my podcast, the Strong Within Affirmation Podcast, and listen to how you can run towards your problems instead of away from them. How you can stop escaping your life and start living your life instead of trying to avoid those problems and all those things. So thanks for listening, guys. I am sending great energy your way. Have a great day.